Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do a review on Elton John. This is done by neca. Now this is something I won't usually review because obviously I mainly review horror stuff, but this is not my piece. This is my son's, what we ordered for him. But I had to bring it to the channel so you guys can have a look at it, even though obviously most of you who watch my videos are probably mainly into horror, but it's worth doing a video on it because it's such a quality piece. So let's get into it. So I just want to go over the box quickly. So it's a big size box. So you just got the side there, Elton John Live 75. On the back you've just got the big E again, and just at the side as well. It's a decent size box because obviously what you get with this is quite a lot, to be fair. And the box itself, it's pretty basic and simple, but I think it looks really good on the shelf. So if you're going to put this on display, I would recommend you put the box behind it and then put the figure in front of it. But obviously this is just my opinion, but I think the box looks really good and classy. Well, it's in a sleeve as well, so you just slide it out. So you can see everything's out of the box anyway, but you can just see what the box looks like. So you got his like art print on there with his signature, and you got Elton John there. Also, just to show you on the side of it, just goes over basically how to put the legs on the piano. I do recommend once you've put the legs on, you want to be careful as well because it could easily snap because the legs are not a solid hard plastic. They're a bit thinner of a plastic, but I do recommend once you've put them on, I won't bother trying to take them off because you could easily just probably snap it, and you aren't going to be able to get the legs back on again. So on the back of here as well, there's pictures and everything of the figure itself, so you can see you get me all different poses with the piano. So we'll bring the figure in itself in now. So there's the piece, and you can see the clothing looks really good on it. The head sculpt is really good. Paintwork is fantastic. There's a couple of issues with it. I'll get into that straight away. Some of the joints are really loose. His upper body here is it's really loose. His waist bit, and then other bits is really stiff, like he's bending his legs and stuff like that, and his arms. But I don't want to mess with this one too much because I say it's not my arm, so I don't want to bust it. You shouldn't bust it, obviously, bending the arms and the legs and everything, because that's what it's made for. Obviously, that's why they put the joints in, so you can move it about and everything. But I just don't want to mess with it and force it and then end up breaking it. But apart from that, a bit of a loose joint there in his waist bit, and it's a bit tight. But most of the your necker pieces usually are tight because obviously it's new. It shouldn't be as loose there though. To be fair, it should be a bit tighter up there, but it's still he managed to stand. He stands all right, but I've just got him on a necker stand at the moment, so he does have holes on the bottom of his feet, so you can put him into a necker stand if you wanted to. But obviously, what you get with this piece, you won't be probably standing him up much. So the head sculpt, as I say, is really good on it. The hat is nicely done as well. The hat does not come off, the glasses don't come off, but his outfit and everything looks really good. The shoes are nicely sculpted. The only thing I found as well with this one, I think the hands a bit overscaled, look a bit too big. Looks like he's got extra fingers, but he hasn't. But it's just the way they sculpted the hands. Spinning round. Yeah, so the clothing's really good on it. I'll just show you what I mean with the joints. So literally with his leg, can you hear that? It's got a bit of a squeak, and same for that one. But he does have a bend in his knees and everything alright. And squeaks up there as well. It's very squeaky and like sort of loose up here, so it probably shouldn't be like that, to be fair. But as I say, this is not mine, this is my son's, and even if he'll just be obviously just displaying it on his shelf like I would be, and I won't really be moving it about much anyway. And he won't be doing the same. He'll get into a certain pose and he'll just probably end up leaving it in that pose. But yeah. Apart from that, it does look really, really good. The head sculpt and the paintwork is really good on it. We'll put it on the rotating base, so I'm going to see how it looks going round. So I've just got him on the rotating base now. So this belt is like on a what you call it, like a Velcro, so you could take the belt off if you wanted to. Shoes are really nicely painted, real nicely clean. I'll tell you what, the paintwork on here is really, really clean. Really, really good. Yeah, them hands are very distracting. So they'll just look out of proportion, look too big. But that head sculpt is really good. We'll have a look at the other pieces, what it comes with. It comes with 3 different hands, another 2 head sculpts. It comes with a baseball bat. It also comes with the microphone and the microphone stand, but it's mainly just all in one. It comes with the seating, the piano seat, and the actual piano itself. So we'll bring all that in now and we'll see how all that looks. So you can see it comes with 2 different head sculpts. So obviously you got one with his mouth a bit further closed from the last one, and you got one that's fully closed. The head sculpts are really good on it. You see he's got a bit of it, like it's pretty much the same hat, but he's got a bit more of a bending in this one to make it look a bit more different. The sides. Pretty much the same on the back. Really, really good head sculpts. Really, really good paintwork. I think that's probably the best one. I think it really looks like him. They all look like him, to be fair, but obviously I've come from a different generation. This is when he was obviously in his, I don't know, probably late 20s. So yeah, but that one, I just, you can see it's him straight away. So we'll bring the other accessories you get with this one as well in. So he comes with 3 different hands. So 2 of them, obviously gripping hands. So you could get the baseball bat in there. And the pointing one as well, which is really good. Really good paintwork on it. Nice vein work detail on there. Really good. I think you might find it a bit difficult. I ain't tried it yet, but we'll have to heat his hand up to get the baseball bat in. It'll probably have to go in this one because that one looks a bit more wider. To get the bat in his hand so we can see what that looks like. We'll bring the microphone in and the microphone stand in now, see how all that looks. So when you get this piece in the box, all this bit is attached already, including the microphone, but this bit at the bottom of the stand bit is not connected, so you just have to pop that in. Just want to be careful because it's really thin plastic, so it could easily just snap. But they've done some really good detail on it. I mean, you could look at that and think it's rubber, but it's not rubber, it's plastic. And this bit even moves, this little fin here moves. It doesn't down out, but it does move. It's nice that they've put that in there, that it does move. This, obviously, the full fin does move though. You can move it up and down. You can't lower it or anything like that, but it still looks good anyway. The microphone as well, you can get that in focus. Like just on that head of that microphone looks really good, and obviously you can see it's super tiny, so it's good little detail. Try and get it in focus. And you got the wire as well. It's not attached to anything. It's not a real microphone. But again, it's good that they've added that little extra touch to it, basically. So yeah, the microphone stand looks really good. Nicely done, as I say. It's super thin, so you just want to be careful with it. Baseball bat as well is nicely sculpted, nicely painted. It's a decent sized bat as well. It's an hard plastic. It's not a soft plastic or anything, but it's nicely painted. It's really clean work again. Yeah, there's not much else to say about it. It's a bat, but it does look good as a bat. Right, we'll bring in the actual piano itself now. So there's the piano. So you can see the piano looks really good. Really nicely how they've done it. It's all plastic, but it looks really impressive. You've got the piano stool as well. The stool looks really good as well. It looks like it's like a material, but it's not. It's actually all plastic. Real nice colour though, vibrant like yellow. But this piano is absolutely massive. I mean, you can tell by my hand. It's really big piano. And it looks really impressive. As I say, it's all plastic, like I say. But this, I mean, look at that. I mean, the fact that they've done it like reflective, it just looks so good. And obviously, that's the look of the piano where it was when he played in '75 at the concert or whatever he played at. But you can see they've got like it's like a piece of paper and it's got writing on it, but I can't make out what it says. I'm assuming it's a list of all the songs that he played, and obviously some of it was crossed out. So that's probably accurate to what it was like on the piano. I mean, you spin it right round, you can see the reflection coming off it straight away. And the top of it's like a soft material what they've used. But yeah, it's really impressive. And if you turn it over, you can see they've even done underneath there. Look, they've even sculpted like the wood effect underneath. So these are your legs. You have to attach when these legs come off, so they're not attached when you first get this piece. So you've got to attach these 3 legs, and also this middle bit for obviously the little I don't know anything about pianos, but they have a bottom fins, don't they, so you can get different sounds for the feet basically. So you can see how shiny it is. Literally my fingerprints are getting all over it, but it's really impressive. It looks really good. Done a hell of a job on it, so I can understand why the price was so expensive for this one, because the price was about 130 quid, I think it is. There was a few issues with it with the delivery and everything though, because this was actually announced to come out in October and it was supposed to be released in October, but we're in the second week of January now, and we only got it literally a few days ago, so there's quite a big delay on it. I don't know if that's the same probably for everybody. I ain't seen any reviews or on YouTube of it, so I'm assuming it's the same for everybody. It's just a delay of getting them out there, but it looks super impressive. And as I say, it's definitely a piece that I'm pretty jealous. I'd love to have this piece in my collection, but obviously it won't fit my collection. But we'll see how he looks with get him in different poses next to the piano and everything, so it looks. So this is one of the poses you could have him in. So you can see he's sat at the piano. So it looks like he's playing it. He's singing into the mic. Just looks incredible. I mean, look at that. That looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I just love that reflection you get from it as well, from the piano. You could take some really good photos with this one. Absolutely beautiful piece, this one. Really is. Try him in another one now, try him in a different pose. So you get him in this pose with the baseball bat. Try to get it sort of behind his head, but it won't go. It's probably like the best way I could get it. It was difficult getting in this hand as well. You need like to use a hairdryer to sort of soften up the hands, but it don't look too bad. I'll probably, well, it's not mine, is it? I don't think he would. You could pose it up with a baseball bat. It looks like he's mainly looking for a fight, but it reminds me, looking at it with a baseball bat, it's reminding me of that movie, Warriors. It's called Warriors, isn't it? And they're all these different gangs, and they're all dressed up and everything. So this is what's reminding me of it straight away. Warriors. There's a specific ones where or Pacific gang anyway, what dress up, and they dress up as baseball people. You have actual baseball bats, and that's what this is reminding me of straight away. But yeah, so yeah, it looks okay with a bat. And again, personally, if this was mine, I won't probably display it with a bat, but we'll see what else we can get him in. Right, so I'm adding this bit at the end of the video, what I made of this piece. Obviously it ended a bit weird. It was because I was going to get him in different poses, change the head sculpt and everything, and that's when it all went wrong. So basically, going to change the head sculpt on this one, I took the head off and the joint snapped. So literally a piece was stuck in the head and the other piece was stuck in the body. Tried getting the ball joints out of the head and the body, couldn't do it. It was just wouldn't budge. There was not much of the plastic left basically. I think the issue was, I think the plastic of the ball joint was too thin, and that's why it basically just snapped right off. So originally this video was meant to go up last week. I didn't end up doing it. It really it pissed me off basically. I was really annoyed, frustrated, and obviously this is not my piece, it's my son's. So I was really annoyed by it, the fact that it snapped so easy. It shouldn't have snapped at all. They're usually pretty easy to swap the head joints up on the neca figures. So this is the first time this has ever happened to to my son's neca piece, but it's never happened to any of the other necas. So I've got a sneaky feeling that the problem with it is the fact that it's a manufacturing problem. I think the peg joint was too thin, and that's why it snapped, because as I say, it's never happened before on any of the other necas. And it was more frustrating the fact that this piece wasn't mine, it was my son's, and it was frustrating the fact that we waited a long time for this piece to receive it, and then we get it and literally only had it for a few days, and then the neck joint snaps on it. So at the moment, all I've done at the moment, I've just basically hot glued the head back onto the body. So you can't change the heads up or out, you can't move the head or anything like that. So I've emailed the shop, the company place where I ordered this piece from. I've emailed them and I've explained it, and I've put photos. I'll send photos. I'll put photos up now, obviously of the snapped piece. And basically, I've just asked them to rather see if they can basically do anything about it. If they can send a replacement out, or they can pass it on to neca and see what they say. So if they can send a replacement out or anything like that. But as I say, I really do think it's a manufacturing problem, because as I say, it's never happened before. I wasn't rough with it or anything like that. I just did the normal sort of procedure when you're changing the head joints up. Basically, I warmed it up a bit with the hairdryer, not too long, just enough so I could get it. The head popped off because it was really tight, and it just snapped basically. But as I say, it shouldn't have happened at all. So putting it down to a manufacturing problem. So at the moment we're just waiting. Like I say, I sent the email out and everything. See what so hopefully they get back in touch and see what they're saying. See if they suggest anything, if they need to send it back or anything like that. But yeah. So obviously I'll update you if I get anything back from them. I'm not holding my breath though. I don't think I'm going to wear anything, to be fair, unless obviously when other people have this piece in their hands, and if the same thing happens to them, then you know it's guaranteed it's a manufacturing problem, then in theory they should call them all back and then replace them or refund your money or whatever. So yeah, so I just wanted to add that on the end of this video. As I say, it was a few days ago when I filmed that, and I wasn't going to upload it because I was really annoyed that it did that and it just snapped. But I thought I'll add this little video at the end of it and explain what happened and everything, because it's only right to explain that basically that man snapped. So if anyone who watches this video or who's got this piece already, just be careful of it, because I really do think it was it could have been just a one-off. It could have been just this. It could have been just this one. But I had a problem with it. I don't know. As I say, just want to go careful with it. Changing the head sculpts up. So yeah, I'll keep you updated anyway. So if anything comes out, so if anything they say anything about it, if they're got to replace it or send it back or refund or what, I don't know. As I said, I don't think I'm going to wear anything from them. Hopefully I should hear something though. They should respond with something, the shop anyway, because I've ordered a lot of stuff from him, so he should respond with something. But we'll keep you updated anyway. So again, so thanks for watching. Give this video a like if you can, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. So again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.